If your twist outs keep flaking or feeling dry after using a gel, it's your product combination. I'm going to show you a simple product compatibility test that can help prevent flaking and product buildup. Sundays are for tutorials, Thursdays are for the takedown. Feeling stuck with styling your hair? Don't worry, friend, I got you. Muni, amuni rasni mema, aibo, atofol. Dumelang sanbonani le kae everybody. Sitla here and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're creating a twist out using a gel and I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out because we are here for that definition and hold, dear darling. Before we start twisting, I'm also going to show you a simple product compatibility test that can help prevent flaking and product buildup. It's a quick step, but it can save you a lot of frustration later. And as always, I'll be focusing on technique, product application, and creating a beginner-friendly twist out that you can easily recreate at home. Fun fact, I wear glasses, so bear with the squinting. So my hair is freshly washed. I've shampooed my hair, I've conditioned my hair, and I've moisturized my hair using the LCO method. LCO means a leave-in conditioner, a cream, and an oil. So all of that is already on my hair already before I begin with the styling process. Because I'm also going to be using a hair dryer, I'm also going to use a heat protectant. So, guys, not all products are made the same. Sometimes you find that a product is actually a good product, but it's just that it doesn't blend well with the other products that you are using. So a quick way of me to determine whether the product is going to blend in nicely with the other products that I already have, I just do this simple patchwork test. So it's basically back of my palm and I mix the products together. If they blend in nicely, then we're good to go. Patchwork. Oh my goodness, the designer in me. So yes, guys, all of these products actually blend in nicely with this gel, and then I'm going to show you what happens if the gel doesn't blend nicely with products. You usually get lumps. Think of istutu. You're making porridge, ne? It's supposed to be creamy, like consistency of being creamy. There are no lumps, so that's actually what you want. But then if it doesn't blend nicely, then you are going to get those lumps. That already just means that it's going to flake. It's going to create a lot of mess. So just be mindful of that. In essence, you guys, the products actually work, right? But they don't work perfectly with some other products because of the formulation. So let's just be kind. Let's just be kind to the people that formulate these products. Don't buy a product and next thing you're saying, this product didn't work for me. It actually does work, but it's not working well. It's not blending well with the other product that you are using. So it's always best again to just do this test. And I usually get comments sometimes and I just smile and wave. I don't even respond. I just smile and wave. People will be like, the product says Ingaga. I know, but each product I use it for this purpose and it blends nicely with the other product instead of this product. As you can see here on this video, I have two heat protectant serums, and you can see the Afro True one that it doesn't blend with this gel. However, ORLS blends nicely with this gel. So that's actually what I had wanted to demonstrate to you. Now that we're clear on that, I've sectioned my hair and I'm applying a heat protectant. Because I'll be using a hair dryer, I need a heat protectant on my hair. A heat protectant works as a barrier, right? between your hair and heat. So if you're not going to be using a hair dryer, you can absolutely skip this step. But because I use a hair dryer to set my hairstyles, I always use a heat protectant. Oh, let's just move those twists out of the way. I'm using metal duckbill clips. Guys, clips are so useful when it comes to hairstyling. Alrighty, righty. So I'm using the Dark and Lovely 48-hour stronghold gel. I have the small tub. I got it at Clicks. I think it was around 70 bucks, 70 rands, yes, if I remember correctly. You actually don't need a lot of this product, hey? So just a small bit, trust me, because this gel is the girl that she thinks she is. Guys, we want a defined twist out that has hold. So just make sure that you work the product into your hair. So just work it in nicely. I'm just ensuring that each and every strand is coated with the gel. Once you are done working the product in, we detangle. Guys, one thing I never skip is detangling my hair thoroughly. If your hair isn't properly detangled, your twist outs won't be as defined once you take the twists down. In my experience, this is the one biggest secret to achieving a neat and defined twist out. So I have my brush and I'm starting to brush my hair from the ends and then working my way up to the roots. This brush actually, it's a set. It came with two brushes. I have one big one and then I have one small one. This one that you see now is the small one, and I usually use it when I'm styling my hair. And then the big brush, I use it during conditioning. So that's when I actually detangle. Bought it at Shin, and then I'll also the link will be in the description box. Okay, so my twists are actually small to medium size. I prefer them that way because the smaller you go, the more definition it is that you get. And then the bigger you go, you are chasing volume. So I want hold and I want definition. Hence, my twists are always between small to medium size. So I'm going to split my hair up again. Don't worry about having parted perfect lines, clean lines. Don't worry about that, because what's going to happen is that when we're doing the takedown, you'll see we are going to fluff out the roots using an afro comb, and so the parted lines will essentially disappear. So this is a twist out hairstyle rather than the twists being the actual hairstyle. So don't worry about having parted, clean, perfect lines. Added a bit of gel at the roots, and then I'm splitting this section into two again because I'm about to do the twists. I'm happy with the size. Guys, just be mindful of tension. Do not pull. You don't want to pull your roots so much. It's low tension, and then you just start twisting. And then you twist, and then you twist, and then you twist, and then when you get to the end, you just twirl at the ends in this motion because you don't want them to unravel. Hair is all done. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that juice. Some cool, aka is it who got the juice? Who got the juice? Well, there's it twists, guys. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to quickly set my hair. I'm using a hair dryer and the hood attachment. So I'll put my hair dryer on low heat and then connect it to the hood attachment. Both products, guys, I bought at Clicks. I think they were less than 150 each. And then from there onwards, what I like doing is the back of my hair and the two sides and the front, I'll spend 3 minutes per section. I just prefer that heat to be evenly distributed. I spend a total of 12 minutes just setting my hair, right? However, you do have an option of actually speeding up your drying time at this stage. You can do 45 minutes to an hour, just drying your hair, and then you're good to go. You do the takedown and then you're good to go. However, I prefer just doing this step 12 minutes, set, and then air dry overnight. All it is that I'm doing is just moving the hood dryer around. So at the back, I do the 3 minutes, and then the one side 3 minutes, the front 3 minutes, and then the other side 3 minutes, and that's it for me. I call it a day. If you don't have the dryer attachment, don't worry guys, no worries, hakuna matata. Just use your hair dryer and just make sure that you move it around, because what you don't want to do is focus the heat on one section. That's not what we want to do. We want the heat to be distributed evenly so that your hair can be able to set properly. Obviously, you're gonna have to take longer time if you're going to dry your hair this way, ne? Guys, you're one of that hard gel cast and gel. Oh my goodness, we don't want that. And then when it comes to separating our hair out, it's flaking. Trust me, we don't want that. Hence, we're doing the serum. We have one of this heat protectant serum. We apply this and then lightly blow dry for about 3 to 5 minutes, because it's going to help soften the cast and then makes the takedown separation much easier, and then you're not gonna have that hard gel cast and that flaking. Yeah guys, you don't want that. Absolutely don't want that. It's one of those little things, man, that can make a big difference as far as the final result is concerned. Guys, if you're interested in purchasing the detangling brush and the clips, I'll put a link in the description box. Kaloku ndiyishini affiliate and niyayazi kaloku. Money, 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 money. Dum, 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 money. And that is it for today's gel addition twist art tutorial. I hope you found this video helpful and picked up a few tips that you can use on your own hair. Remember guys, taking a little extra time to detangle and making sure your products work well together can make a huge difference in your final results. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. The takedown video will be up on Thursday at 7 o'clock sharp. Until then, take care and I'll see you on the next one.